dive across the screen. Playing a C chord.
See, Johnny's being safe wearing his mask.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm beyond safe.
I would wear this the rest of my life. I would have been doing this
Long before.
20 years ago if I could have, if I hadn't looked weird, because I think it's great. I think they're awesome.
I hate them.
Right? Hey, Johnny Bean here. What's the date today?
21st.
It's the 21st of what? March. What year is this?
2022.
2022. What's up? What's up, you guys?
1999.
What's
It's full flag here. I'm with Johnny Bean. I'm going to buy him a guitar here at Danville Music.
Anyway, we're at Danville Music. Ran into Laz. You guys might know Laz.
Yeah, you have to hang out. My back's hurting, so I'm not working today. So I met up with Johnny over here at Danville Music, where my buddies Dave, and Cameron.
Danville
run the show.
Music.
Yeah.
That's where we are.
Cool place. If you like PRSs, if you like
If you like PRSs,
Music Man.
hey Lindy Lynch, hey JJ's House of
Taylor's.
Jams, hey dudes. Lindy Lynch says hi.
Noticed like Taylor and Pura.
Yeah, we got somebody else here too.
And we got
talking
somebody
about it.
else
Check
here
this out.
too. Who are you?
Dave, Santa
Dave.
Cruz 3600 in the
Whoa.
chat.
Whoa.
Awesome.
I'm the one always making smart aleck comments.
Wisecracks. Weisenheimer. Dave over here. He's taking over for me, being the Weisenheimer.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Dave used to work with my sister. It's pretty wild. And knows my cousin Christy too. So if cousin Christy and Monica, you guys,
And your brother.
yeah, my brother John too. Yeah,
He wouldn't remember
Yeah.
me,
Oh,
but-
at the Concord Good Guys. Oh, by the way, we're gonna go to the Good Guys, the car show next weekend. Or this weekend? This weekend. You want to meet up? We're gonna go Saturday.
Possibly.
Anyway, yeah, the
Man.
cars. You know, hot rods. I love hot
Cars
rods.
and stuff. Hey Leo Safko.
Leo, what's up, dude?
JJ's House of Jams says rock on Dave.
Right on. JJ, I'm picking up the Meteora tonight from FedEx. Tonight. It's going to arrive in Livermore's FedEx location.
Leo Safko chats with me a lot on the
Leo's
chat.
totally
Yeah, he's saying, is that Santa Cruz? That's
Yeah,
what he's
that
saying.
is, yeah,
That's-
Santa Cruz 3600.
No,
Check it
it's,
out,
it's
that's
Santa
him.
Claus.
Oh, look at that.
Because,
So why are you called Santa Cruz then? Did you live there? Because
Well-
I live there.
yeah, I know that. But yeah, mainly because I bought a guitar in 2002 at Santa Cruz Guitar Company.
Oh, nice.
And
That
it
makes
was
nice
$3,600
acoustics.
bucks.
There you go. Yeah, that was probably the most
Which
expensive
was a lot
guitar.
for back then.
I never bought a guitar that expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a couple that are worth that now, but
Santa Cruz Guitar Company is awesome. They make awesome instruments. In
Yeah.
fact, I'm surprised that you haven't been out there, but I know you guys.
dude, they do a tour, don't they? We gotta go. I've been wanting to go there, man. I
They
want to
might.
go there with Jack the Rabbit. If you're out there somewhere watching, lurking, we got to go to Santa Cruz Guitars because you're an acoustic dude.
Santa Cruz
Yeah.
Guitars, Richard Hoover.
Yeah.
I first met him in Livermore
Wow.
at a store called Friends and Feathers or
Oh,
Strings
I
and
live
Feathers.
Really I live close to that Feathers and Friends place. It's like a little pet store.
well,
No? Or is
this
that
was a
different-
guitar store.
Oh, they don't have a guitar store.
I can't remember but it was in Livermore.
Yeah.
And I met Richard Hoover there, and that's when he kind of turned me on to his guitars. And
Nice.
yeah, they're really great.
What was that guy that they were talking about? Some Hungarian guy that builds handmade custom acoustics in the city. I got his number.
You were gonna try to find him.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to ask him again because I probably put that card somewhere in my studio room, which looks like a tornado hit it.
Yeah.
Johnny and I played with some people that are similar. Like I was saying with Vanessa.
Uh-huh.
Because you played with her in Flux 22.
Oh my gosh.
See, I know
This
the
guy's
names.
not joking around.
He knows his stuff.
He knows, yeah.
He knows
Well, I
Johnny
was
Bean
there.
history. Oh no, we're gonna get the dirt
Yeah.
on.
You don't
Johnny
have
now.
any of our records, do you?
I don't think so.
We,
Oh,
we,
if you
we
do,
had
dude,
two
we
we
gotta
had
play
two CDs
Oh.
and
okay,
KUSF and what's the
Right on.
Berkeley college used to play them.
Flux 22.
Oh
And
my God.
I know that 22 was Vanessa's favorite number. And Flux, I
Well,
don't know what that has
that-
to
Flux
do with.
capacitor.
That was her age back then.
Yeah. Yeah, she was 22. And what was I going to say? And slightly after that, then her and I started playing like acoustic gigs together.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know, short time. But yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen her in years.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw her at my wedding. She was at my wedding, but that was like 20 years ago.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's
She's-
been a while.
She's out in Pennsylvania. She has a,
Oh, wow.
She has a baby girl now.
Pennsylvania, that's for Janice Lala. Janice, if you're in the chat, you got to look her up, man.
Yeah.
You're in Pennsylvania, right?
Janice, are you here?
I think she's up there, Penn State,
But
Pennsylvania.
yeah, so there's a lot of connection.
Wow.
You know, there's amazing amount of connection
You know, the world's
when you think about
it's
it.
a small world when you think about it. You know, the music world, it's a small world. Like, you can't not know somebody
Right.
that knew somebody in the Bay Area if you've been in the music scene. I never was deep in the music scene at all in the Bay Area, so I don't know anybody really.
When I started playing,
It's true.
so I'll just tell like a quick little story. When I first started playing music in like the late 70s, 79, 80, I played in some garage bands, and the first band that kind of was like seemed like it was getting good, the bass player left to go play with this kid across town named Ryan, and he currently plays with Alice Cooper.
Oh wow. Okay, so he went.
So
somewhere.
cool.
So it's like the guys that I was losing band members to, at least, you know, were successful.
Wow.
And
Nita Strauss is the guitarist with
Yeah.
Alice Cooper now. She can play. Have
well,
you seen
it's three guitar players. It's Nita, Ryan. His last name's Roxy, Ryan Roxy, and another guy, Tommy, I think his name
I don't
is.
know.
But it's a three guitar player
Wow.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've never seen
Anyway.
him live. I've always wanted to see Alice Cooper live.
Leah, we're in Danville, California right now in front of
and,
That's a great
and
Danville
the other-
Music.
So much stuff to talk about.
I've got so many stories. But,
Hanging out.
Right, man.
One. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Stage fright.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about Alice Cooper and your friend Vanessa.
Oh yeah. So I'll mix up all the stories. But yeah, Joe Satriani early on in the area. He played in a band
there's
called
a
The Squares.
There's a red candy apple red JS guitar up on the wall, a consignment guitar right now. It's $1,700 if somebody wants.
Yeah, and I bet
Not a
you.
bad price.
Oh, don't bite me. I bet you they set that up in there.
I'm gonna go check it
So
out. and
you can
see how
bring
much
your
better-
guitar in there.
I'm gonna like.
Which is
Instead
the
of-
reason that I contacted him,
Yeah, because he wanted to help me set up my guitar.
because I watch your
Oh.
show,
Oh wow.
and I go, and I hear Laz every once in a while talk about, oh, this guitar needs set up,
Oh,
that,
God, yeah.
and I go, I'll help him.
Yeah, well, you're invited. You got an open invitation now, dude. So.
Hey, Paulie.
Yeah, Paulie, dude, we gotta hook up. You want to be on the show too? I think he wants to do something. You gotta give me some ideas on like what kind of mod squad thing you might want to do, or if you want to do a gear and demo thing or whatever. But anyway, you know how to hit me up. So
Yeah, Paulie. That's
Is that
Santa
Paulie-
Cruz.
Is that Paulie from last night?
yeah,
Yeah.
Paulie Wellness, yeah.
Yeah, he's in there.
I felt bad for him because last night
I
he
was
was
talking to him.
he was stuck in the corner behind the chat, you know, on my TV.
On your TV?
He was stuck behind the chat, and I almost
You have a
forgot.
Roku?
I forgot you were there.
That's my fault.
Because he was talking
Because I
so
was
much.
talking, I take over. I'm bad. My wife keeps telling me, Laz, did you let anyone else talk? I'm like, no. Again.
I'm asleep half the time on my shows when he's
Well,
Oh,
on.
that's
and
why
Johnny
Johnny
went-
gets me on, so I can put him to sleep.
Yeah,
you
Johnny
know?
was in a trance, so he kind of like went into a trance. Laz was talking, and Paulie was
The trance
stuck behind
trim.
him.
What people don't know is that Johnny sleeps with his eyes open, so that later he can play GTA till 3 a.m. So you think he's awake, he's asleep.
That's not too far off, actually.
Oh, too much. Yeah. So we just came out of the store here. We were looking at some PRSs. They
Yeah.
have a really cool guitar in there that I really like that does not have birds on it, but it's a PRS.
That's right.
And they have that Holcomb SE version too, which I'll probably shoot a video on that right after this
Yeah.
maybe. That's a cool guitar.
They have a PRS room in there. I just filmed a video in there. I'll upload that in a little while.
Yeah, and if you want to look up, if you want to get a Satriani like vintage, you know, JS1, There's a red one up there. It looks like a 93 or something like that. It's selling for $1,700, which is a pretty good price if you compare to reverb prices. So, yeah.
I got another story.
That's cool. Another story.
So this is gonna be like name dropping and
Oh yeah.
and bragging.
Drop all the names you want.
Name dropping.
cool.
Johnny does it all the time.
Yeah, Johnny.
Bragging. But when I first started out working in little music stores, I was in high school,
Yeah.
and I wanted to, I just wanted to be involved in music.
Being the music thing. Yeah,
And
scene.
the guys that were selling guitars were like, like used car salesmen.
Yeah.
And how often do you want to buy from a used car salesman?
Yeah, nobody.
Like they're sort of dishonest. They want to talk you into something.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't
Like
like
that guy at Guitar Center. Remember that guy, John?
I was there
That
today.
guy.
Luckily, he wasn't there.
That guy's hardly there anymore.
So the guy that ran the store, he didn't have confidence in me because I was quiet.
Yeah.
And he never really hired me as a salesperson. I was just kind of there doing whatever you do at 17 years old. And anyways, later in life, I turned out to be the #1 salesperson for PRS in the Bay Area.
No way.
And went to dinner with Paul Reed Smith. This is years ago. I was a kid, and I'm bragging, but I'm just saying, I'm just
Don't underestimate those young
don't
quiet kids, yeah.
underestimate a quiet kid
Yeah.
that is possibly,
Yeah, there you go.
has the talent to,
you go,
I always say it takes talent to know talent.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
and you kind of have to look for those things, and people like me because I was sort of soft-spoken
And you were probably honest, and they could
honest.
They could tell that when they asked you a question, you weren't trying to sell them. You probably asked them, well, what are you looking for? What do you want? What are you interested in?
Right.
What kind of music you play? Blah, blah, blah. And then you probably said, well, try
Oh.
this and try that. And then there you go.
And it was just being lucky. Like, guys would come in, they liked me, they wanted a PRS,
Yeah.
and they bought it. And most of the ones that I sold at the time were Santana models.
Oh, see, I was
Which
telling you
were-
about that. That's what I always was drawn to PRS because of Santana guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're beautiful
Yeah,
guitars.
man. I
And,
got to play one at NAMM in 2019, and that was like, yay, I got to touch a Santana.
So that was my first meeting with Paul Reed Smith, and he,
That's cool.
he's
a character, huh?
He's a character.
Yeah.
He's, a little bit of an ego.
Oh, yeah.
Which is,
You gotta have to run a company
yeah,
like
I guess,
that.
yeah.
You gotta have.
And but knowledgeable and enthusiastic,
Yeah.
and
Totally.
anyway.
If anyone loves guitars and talking about guitars, PRS, Paul Reed Smith, loves to talk about guitars. He'll talk about
That's
guitars
cool.
all day long, right? I mean, that's what I love about him.
Right.
Actually, but I don't like the birds, Paul. Sorry. I don't know whose idea was the birds. It might have been Santana's. My bad, but no likey, no birds. Anyway.
Now people in the chat aren't going to want to
They're
chat
gonna
with
hate me.
anymore.
No, they know I don't like the birds. I like the dots and I like the inlays of other kind. But that Holcomb guitar has that cool kind of, or is it the Holcomb one? There's one in there that has, it doesn't look like birds, but it's like these lines that might represent the birds, but it looks more like twigs dropped on the ground. That I think is a cool looking guitar too. So I'm gonna shoot some video of that. Just never been a fan of the birds.
That's cool. Laz hates birds now. Poor Maximus.
I have a bird.
Poor Maximus,
Yeah.
Leo Safko is
Yeah, I
saying.
tried to poison Maximus last night. You
Oh,
guys caught on.
gosh. That's horrible.
I'm kidding. I accidentally gave Maximus a little bit of my chocolate Girl Scout cookie, and they're like, hey, that's chocolate. That's probably not good for your bird. And I'm like, well, he's from the Amazon. They eat like cocoa beans. I mean, isn't that like chocolate? And they're like, Cocoa Puffs and this and that. And they're like, no. Don't trust that. And then I looked it up, and it says it could actually be toxic, and I just took
That's
that
right.
right out of his little beak.
That's right. And it's all birds.
So no more chocolate.
So it's all birds that, what do you call it? Promote all those cereals.
Yeah, what
Cuckoo
is it?
for Cocoa Puffs is the bird.
Yeah. Well, they got a
Uh,
leprechaun for the Lucky Charms.
Well, yeah. I guess.
Anyway, but yeah, I get it. They got
Anyway.
tigers selling
The
frosted.
chimp got him, Paulie Wellness is saying.
But hey, Paulie.
Those are the early Santanas with the line on the fretboard. I rock Z Blues,
Yeah.
says.
Those I would totally buy one of those.
Tim
man.
Thomas,
Oh,
hey man.
Paulie, I was wondering if was Paulie on Nesdal's show?
Oh, he's probably in and out of all
Every
the
once
shows.
in a while, you know, like
Probably.
as a guest
Maybe.
or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
Just curious.
Are
if
you
that was
Paulie?
the same Paulie.
Different Paulie. We don't talk about the end guy. I'm
Gosh.
just kidding. I'm just kidding, Dave.
God.
I like
my
to.
God.
I like to talk shit once in a while.
What time
It's
is
a
it?
little
though?
out of my character.
Look at your watch.
Oh.
Is it 4:30? 4:31?
4:34.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta cut it.
I gotta start splitting.
Yeah, rock on, man. Hey, thanks for joining you guys. I'm gonna
I
shoot
gotta
some
go.
video, nothing live. There's nothing. in
The
there, so.
reception in there is horrible.
Yeah.
That's why we're out here. But hey, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Leo, Roxy Blues, Paulie,
That's a cool stamp.
Santa Cruz is here.
3600.
Nice to meet you guys.
Santa
Now we
Cruz
know where your name
36.
comes from.
600, yeah.
Santa Cruz 3600 is here. Great to
MTL.
meet you.
Nice to meet
MTL.
you, Johnny.
Not empty like headed L like last. MTL, music therapy last.
Music Therapy Laz. Rock on, dudes. I will see you guys. I'll be live at Guitar Center Concord a little later tonight.
Pardon me.
So I'll see you.
How Concord? It's still open. Huh?
Johnny Bean TV. Bye.